2 hours away from, it just is so much more stressful. I wish the house was like 20 minutes from where I live in LA so I could go over and check on things easier and then have a space to go back to. It just, so many things I would do differently. I mean, I'm glad I've learned this, but I'm just like, I feel like every time I come here, my blood pressure rises and I get so stressed out, and it's like 10 times harder to get anything done. And I'm just so sick of it, and I'm so sick of spending money on it. And I'm sorry if this is coming off as like...
No shit. Yeah, preach. Finally, preach, girl. Oh my gosh. Finally, someone that gets it. Finally, a YouTuber that actually worked hard and went through the struggles of real life situations of owning something, and especially rental properties. Oh my gosh. I've been feeling this way for the last, 10 years? This is exactly what it's like. There's stuff that comes up all the time. It's a real business. It's a real life. It's a full-time job doing this. And yeah, something like in your case, to have something 2 hours away, well, like, see, I do my own work, but still, like, for me to, no, heavens no, I would never do that. To be 2 hours away, no way, because then you usually end up forgetting something or a tool, and you have to go all the way back. Like, no, you end up having to do a lot more extra work. You just if you're gonna do rentals, you want to have it as close as you can, or live around that area, because like something like that, unless you have another place that's next to it, like if you had another place in Palm Springs, then maybe, but like, no, if you're gonna be there full time, wherever your main house is at, have it right there, have it near it. You have to, and also to watch what's going on too, because people will destroy places. They don't really, you can check up on them, you can see things, But yeah, now that's exactly what I mean. Finally know how it feels. You get frustrated, you get mad. I did this project with the city last year. They basically told me, oh, it's going to be 3 easy steps. All you have to do is this, that, and that. You're done. Well, after all this work, literally like almost 8 months later, 4 to 5 months doing the work, and then, because it would just be something after, it'd just be something all the time. One problem after the next. And then after that, then you have to have all these, everything has to be done by code. Everything has to be done at a certain way, the way they want it, exactly the way they want it, or else. And by the time we were done, it was like, and a good thing it happened during COVID, because really nothing was going on, life wasn't really, people weren't really, a lot of stuff was shut down, so it was kind of good in that sense, as in it didn't really matter at that point, because everybody was shut down while we had, there's a lot of work to be done, and this is a great project for you too. I think, like, you did this around COVID too, so this is really great for like the 2020 year, because you get to do all this stuff. Nothing was open anyway, so you didn't really miss too much. But oh yeah, exactly how you're gonna feel. And it's a real job, it's a real thing. I mean, this is what I mean when people say landlords just sit there and collect money. Absolutely incorrect. That's not even an ounce of truth in that. It is hard work. It is something going on all the time. It's probably one of the biggest life learning and knowledgeable on all the stuff that happens. You pretty much will end up knowing every inch of that place by the time you're done, and you know exactly everything that you need to know by the time this is even done. It's a heck of a life, you know what I mean? It's a heck of a job. But the more that you have, the more multiple properties you have, the more money you'll make, the more stuff you'll have, and it becomes something different. But if you have a lot more, you enjoy that money a lot more, you know what I mean? So the more that it adds up, and then you can even sell it later on as a chain. You make You know, you can make a killing though. So, but you're doing a good job. You know, keep up the good work for sure.